Okay, I'm going to show you an engraving on my foxalien 4040. I design most of my stuff in Edsel. I'm going to do a sign here, life is short, lick the bowl. I'll write everything designed. There's tutorials on here on how to use Edsel if you're not familiar with it. So once I get it set up, over here at the top right, you can choose, I'm going to be cutting MDF 12 inches wide by 5 inches tall. It's 1/4 inch thick. I will be using 1/16 inch bit. So after you get everything designed, come to the machine, hit advance, make sure all your settings are correct that you want in here, and then hit generate G code, export G code, save it to where you, and then it's saved. Alright, once you get it opened up, and I think it's candle, make sure your control box is on. So you'll make sure your control box is turned on, which mine is already. This screen here should be blank if you're hooked up to the computer, which I am. I'm using it straight to the computer. If you're not familiar with it, on the side here you've got a switch for PC or controller. I run everything from the computer. So once you get on here, you want to hit service, settings, go to whatever port that your USB is plugged into. Mine's plugged into 4. Hit OK. Alright, if it's the first time you're connecting, you might have over in the right an alarm. Just hit the unlock or padlock button. Once you get your wood on your machine, you'll want to move your cursor, your starting point, to the corner, and make sure you reset. You've got your 0V or X and Y, and you've got your 0Z. Make sure you zero both of those. So let's go get our wood on the machine real quick. Alright, I'm going to be changing out my bit, like I'm using a 16th inch. Right now I've got 32nd in there, so I want to get that bit changed out. Alright, now that I got my board cut, I'm going to put it in the machine. Make sure your clamps are in a spot they will not get hit. This is what I always use to make sure my piece is square on there. Set one side. Make sure it's even. Like I said, put your clamps where you know they're not going to get hit. I'm going to mount mine on the 3 opposite corners of where the machine starts. And then but in the corner where it starts, I come out to the side. Personally, I've got my safe travel set to, I think it's 3/4 of an inch. That way, so I've hit these clamps before. Like I said, the start point's gonna be this corner here, so I'm gonna have my clamp a little bit further north of it. Alright, now you want to zero the machine in. Alright, now that I got zeroed in, I always personally like to kind of run my edges, make sure everything gets clear. I'll raise my router up. Right there is going to be the edge of my L. I'll make sure that plenty of room by that clamp, which I don't like that, so I'm going to move it. Put it on the edge. I'm going to have this in a frame anyway, so the edge gets damaged, I don't care. That's the edge now. This board's a little bit taller than what it's going to be finished. About there is going to be the bottom of the last L, so I know it's going to clear all my clamps. Now I'm just going to send it, and we'll let it cut. I'll speed this process up. What I love about the foxalien, I can run this thing at a pretty high RPM and then cut smooth. Alright, right there I'm running 156%. I could probably turn it up a little higher, but that's where I want to keep it for now. But it's not hesitating at all. Of course it is MDF. For my other machine from a knockoff brand, it's not even half this speed and it would be struggling. So we'll let that cut. Alright, that took about 25 minutes to carve on that. Let me get it vacuumed off. Alright, so there it is, straight off. I'll go run over the sander real quick. Kind of get rid of some of the little flakes on it. Alright, there we go. The only thing I left, I'll just paint it and put a frame on it. Alright, that's carved with the foxalien 4040 with the Bleep XC. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I'll answer them as I can. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.